So they jump away for the Mitsubishi Shogun Tingle Creek and Edredon Bleu, where he likes to be, in front going towards the first fence. The first of 13, Edredon Bleu over ahead of Cenkos in the red sleeves. And then out wide is Moscow Flyer, followed by Flagship Uberalis in the stars and stripe jacket. On the inside, Wahiba Sands, and finally Get Real, often a front runner, last of the 6 in these early stages. Edredon Bleu, weak in the market today. He was very weak in the market when he won at Exeter first time out this season. He leads passing the judge to Cenkos in second place. Wahiba Sands is third, and then Flagship Uberalis bidding for his 4th straight win in this race. Moscow Flyer out wide, and finally Get Real. Racing towards the top turn now. A right-hand bend coming up, and then the descent towards fence number 3. And then the glorious spectacle of 7 fences in the back straight. 2-milers racing over the Sandown steeplechase course. It's one of the most thrilling spectacles in racing. Edredon Bleu leads them away down the hill to Cenkos. Wahiba Sands on the left, on the right in the noseband Moscow Flyer, also nosebanded between horses Flagship Uberalis. And finally Get Real. Get Real, a slight mistake in last place, and Moscow Flyer just jumped it a little bit crooked on the outside. Into the back straight, and this is where the pressure really is applied in the jumping department. Flagship Uberalis going off the 15-8 favourite here. Lies third or fourth. Third, standing over the first down the back. Moscow Flyer is 5th and not jumping that fluently as they jump the next. Edredon Bleu and Flagship Uberalis sprawls on landing, and Moscow Flyer, distracted possibly, has unseated Barry Geraghty. Drama there at the second fence in the back straight. And so Flagship Uberalis, right down after on landing, did well to recover, and now finds himself a good 10 lengths off the front 2, who are Cenkos on the near side of Edredon Bleu as they clear the water jump. Wahiba Sands in third, then Flagship Uberalis and Get Real. Moscow Flyer is none the worse for that, for being unseated as they head towards the railway straight. And it's Cenkos that takes over now from Edredon Bleu. Wahiba Sands in third. Now, can Flagship Uberalis make up that sort of gap? He stays very well as they jump the middle of the 3 railway fences, but the Flagship must be a good 15-20 lengths off the pace now as Cenkos clears the last fence in the back straight. In front, Edredon Bleu struggling to go with the leader at this stage. A bit short of pace perhaps, but he does begin to stay on in the closing stages these days. And then Wahiba Sands, who's close up in third under Tony McCoy, a gap to Flagship Uberalis, and finally Get Real. The long run now back towards the pond fence, and Cenkos, Ruby Walsh, challenged again in second by Edredon Bleu. Wahiba Sands on the left, and Flagship Uberalis is frankly struggling to get back on terms. It will be a mighty win if he could get back from there. Heading towards 3 out, and it's Cenkos, the winner here in April, who's clearing away from Edredon Bleu. Then Wahiba Sands, Flagship Uberalis, rounding the final turn then, and it's Cenkos for trainer Paul Nicholls, who trained the Flagship to win in 1999. Ruby Walsh on Cenkos saw a great stride over 2 out. Edredon Bleu is 10-12 lengths down in second. The loose horse could be a distraction to Cenkos, who's being driven towards this final fence. Cenkos accompanied by the loose Moscow Flyer. He brushes through the top. He's over safely. Edredon Bleu in second, and the rest are well beaten off and racing up the hill now. It's Cenkos. A formidable run here from Cenkos on his comeback run. Trained for the race, trained to the minute. Cenkos wins the Tingle Creek. In second, Edredon Bleu. Third, Wahiba Sands. Flagship Uberalis lost his chance at the 5th fence, and Get Real last of the 5 finishers.